Hello, my messies. It's me, Rose Messy, back with another messy video. Welcome back to my channel. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, share, ring that notification bell so you know every time I drop a messy video. Now, on to the mess. Today's hot topic and messy moments, we have several stories for you this morning. I'm going to start off with Kanye reunites with his kids in Japan as Kim Kardashian and her family deal with the LA fires. So Kanye sent for his kids, y'all. Kanye said, bring my children to Japan where I'm at so that, they won't be in harm's way. I don't know what y'all got going on out there in Calabasas, but bring me my kids. Now, page 6 reports that Kanye West reunited with his 3 youngest children in Japan after his ex-wife Kim Kardashian fled her Los Angeles home and the devastating wildfires that are going on out there. Now, on Tuesday, the heartless rapper was photographed at a 7-Eleven convenience store in Tokyo's district downtown with his 9-year-old son Saint, 6-year-old daughter Chicago, and the 5-year-old son Song. The foursome pursued the aisles of the for about 10 minutes before bagging up all the goodies and snacks and everything that they got. And they was able to snap a picture of them. Now, it was unknown to where North was. She was not with them. It was just Chicago, Saint, and Song. They were with their dad. Now, Bianca is in Japan with him allegedly, so maybe she stayed back with the nanny or she stayed back with Bianca, but she was not with them at the 7-Eleven when the photographers, paparazzi took their picture. So Kanye sent for his children. I don't know if a nanny flew them out or Kim flew and took them or how they do it. They got private jets, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But Kanye sent for his kids and he told Kim to bring them to him so that they would be safe, during the fire and things like that. And just want to send our prayers out to the West Coast, to Los Angeles County, all the different little cities that were affected by the wildfires and those windstorm too as well. That's what caused like a lot of the damages, was that a windstorm had picked up some of the embers and put them in cities that normally are not affected by the wildfires. But again, our prayers go out to them. Okay, so we do know that several celebrities are helping, with food and donations of clothing and things like that. All right, so our next story is going to be Clive Davis still going to have his Grammy party. He's still going to go head on along with the party, even though they're having the issue with, housing and everything for the misplaced people, or displaced people rather, not misplaced because they're displaced. We do know that the alleged death toll is about 24 people now. So they have recovered about 24 people. But Clive Davis said he's still going to have his Grammy party, honey. Clive Davis' annual pre-Grammy bash is shaping up to be the only soiree during the Grammy week after devastation from the Los Angeles wildfires forced the music industry to cancel multiple parties, leading to the music biggest award show. Now, on Monday, the Recording Academy CEO Harvey Mason Jr. and his board chair Tammy Hunt announced that the Grammy Awards will proceed as planned. They also said that Davis's bash, the annual bash, that gala will still take place as well. Okay, so they're still going to do the annual gala that Clive Davis has every year, the pre-Grammy party, and the Grammys are still going to go on. I don't know what type of mood it's going to be with all the devastation from the wildfires. I don't know what he was thinking on that, but it is what it is. I guess it's business as usual in Hollywood, and that's kind of sad. All right, let's move on over to Ben Affleck. The FBI raided his house, guys. Now, they said the FBI raided his house because there was some drone activity going on in the vicinity of where his mansion was, and that's why they claim FBI was there. But I don't really believe it. You know what I'm saying? So the article says that Ben Affleck received a visit from the FBI agents in Los Angeles. Said cops at this bachelor pad amid the raging wildfire. Said authorities were photographed outside of the Gone Girl actor's Brentwood, California home Sunday, and a representative from the FBI Press Relations Office tells Page 6 that members of the FBI's Ground Intercept Task Force are conducting activity in the area of the Palisades fire relative to unauthorized drone activity. Agents and our local partners may be visible throughout the area, they stated, including at various residents for this reason. So evidently, or somewhere near or around the vicinity of Ben Affleck's home, there were some drone activity. And from my understanding, the FBI or local authorities don't want the drones in the areas. They said they're getting in the way of the water and fire retardant drops from the planes. They're interfering with a lot of other stuff that's going on. Now, word on the curb is they don't want them drones filming what's really going on out there with them LA fires. Now, everybody done heard the conspiracy theories and stuff going on. I didn't say it. I ain't making it up. I don't live out there, but everybody got their own conspiracy theory of why um things happen the way they did out there in LA. Okay? So from my understanding, they don't want them drones because of different reasons. Now, why they was really at Ben Affleck's house, I don't know. But word on the curb is Jolo canceled all her concerts, claiming that she was canceling her concerts and her tour dates and stuff to help with the LA fire devastation. But I don't know, y'all, cause everybody know that J-Lo allegedly will be questioned concerning P. Diddy's case back during the 90s when she was with him. Okay? And even though they divorced now or broke up or whatever their status is, my reasoning, the reason why being, because they started having problems right around the time, right before everything went public with Diddy, and they, did that SWAT team and sent in the people to all his several locations, residents, and things like that, and they was having some trouble. And paparazzi was taking pictures of Ben and J-Lo fussing in public. He was upset. Now, we all know how Hollywood love to cover up stuff, allegedly. Okay, so J-Lo might have to separate herself from Ben, not to get Ben caught up in all this stuff that's going on with Diddy's parties and all this kind of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So they could be acting like they broke up, but seeing each other secretly just to keep being safe, divorcing, or whatever they thing has got going on. Now, all of a sudden, the FBI is at Ben's house, and all of a sudden, J-Lo has canceled her tour dates to help with the devastating fires in LA and give out food and clothes to shelters and stuff. Okay, that's my eyes. I don't know. That's a little suspect to me. Okay? Why was the FBI really at your house, Ben? Why you looking like that in that photo? Jennifer, what you running up them steps for in that fur coat? Is Peter after you? I digress, okay? But anyway, I don't know what's really going on with that. I've been watching them, and I know he has a lot to say about it because Ben is very vocal, and I know him and J Lo got into it a million nights of what really happened with P Diddy back in the 90s. She was young, she was impressionable back then, but still, I know he's like, you done got me caught up in this mess right here, girl. So anyway, the FBI done been to Ben house claiming they looking for drone activity. That's my eyes. Is that really what happened? And J-Lo canceled her tour dates, honey. All of them, honey. Said she canceled her tour dates so she could serve food and give out some of her old clothes and stuff out her closet and stuff. So it says Jennifer Lopez cancels all media appearances to focus on supporting the LA fire victims. Said Jennifer Lopez has canceled all upcoming appearances so she can help out with the LA fire victims. It's important to her to focus on supporting the community of Los Angeles during a very difficult time, a source told People magazine. Lopez was set to appear on The View, honey, live with Kelly and Mark, and The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon to promote her new film Unstoppable next week. But she canceled it so she could help out with the victims. Now, why you really cancel it? Are you really worried, J-Lo? Are you really worried? Is you really worried? So somebody might ask the questions, what you got to do? She might not want to be, hemmed up and ask them important questions. Or she may have had them say, like, don't ask me nothing about P. Diddy now. Don't ask me nothing about no them trials. Okay? It could have been the case. I don't know. All right. So anyway, but if she really is helping out, now I want to see some pictures of you down there handing out some bowls and with soup and some sandwiches and some of them old clothes and stuff you got in your closet now, J-Lo, since you don't count. So 3 very important interviews on your press tour to promote your movie, Unstoppable. All right. We want to see you in some pictures now. Go in that closet and get out some of them old clothes and stuff you don't wear and give to them fire victims. We appreciate your help, okay? We appreciate your charity, but that's my eyes. I'm watching you, J-Lo, and them FBI agents, okay? Because I knew they were going to swoop down on you after a while. We're going to let it be put on the drones for now until it come out later. Okay, moving on. Okay, so we gonna move over here. Honey, the streets is dragging Carrie Underwood. The streets is dragging Carrie, honey. Yes, they is. And they said Whoopi Goldberg says she's standing behind Carrie. She said, I stand behind her. Whoopi Goldberg defends Carrie Underwood's decision to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration. Let that girl. She said, I stand behind her. If I believe I have the right to make up my mind to go perform someplace, I believe they have the same right, says Goldberg. Listen. She says she stands behind Carrie's decision to. Why? Why is everybody up in arms about it? Now, they count in Black Twitter counts of Chrisette Michele when, because Chrisette Michele sung for him last time he was in elected president, the first time. And honey, I don't think she sung another song since. Okay? I don't remember seeing her. I think she might have did a couple of interviews for something about being counseled. And that was it. Okay, Carrie, this is your career. I hope your people know what they're doing, all right? It says that Whoopi Goldberg defended Carrie's decision to perform at the President-elect Donald Trump's upcoming inauguration. On Tuesday's episode of The View, the TV personality discussed the Before He Cheats singer. And it says, I stand behind her. I believe she has the right to make up her mind to go perform someplace. I believe they have the same right. Wow. So Carrie's going to be singing. I think there's some other people that's on the list to sing as well. But honey, to be associated with the Orange Man right now is not good press, okay? We don't know what Carrie really feel in her heart about Donald. Okay? She could have voted for him for all we know. Is that a reason to counsel her? I don't think so, guys. Come on. Freedom of speech. She has a right to sing who she wants. She has a career. I think they paid them millions of dollars to do it, or a couple of $100,000 at least. Is it? They say bad press is good press. Any kind of press is good press. So if this doesn't affect her career, then she's fine. I don't see what's the big deal about it, but you know, fans are fickle, and a lot of times people go with what the crowd or what the fans and stuff are going with, and if that's the case, then she might be in for an up and down career this year. If not, hey, I wish her the best. I don't feel like no one should give her a hard time about performing for the inauguration if that's what she wants. She could be a representative of MAGA, that could be who she voted for. She may stand with him on his platform and everything as far as his agenda and everything. And a lot of times people don't voice what they really believe in the fear of what's happening now, for them to be ostracized and, counseled and all that kind of stuff. So maybe this is how she really feels. She feels she supports Trump. She's a Trump supporter. And that's okay if she is, guys. Come on. Are you going to counsel her because she's a Trump supporter? I mean, look, I believe in a right to perform as well if she wants to. I don't think it should be such a big deal about it. So let's just let that go, okay? It is what it is. America is what it is, and our elected officials are who they are. America has spoken. They elected him, and we just gonna take this ride, okay? In God we trust, and that's just it. Moving on. All right, now listen, my last story. So Keke Palmer's ex-manager told her that her mom would die if she didn't lose weight, and that really, really traumatized her when she was about 12 years old. So I have inserted some photos of Keke Palmer's mom. She was overweight. I think she may be a little thinner now. But Keke said that traumatized her, that scared her to death. Now, Keke Palmer revealed a former manager convinced her that her mom would die if she didn't lose weight. The beloved actress, who is now 31, reflected on her early career during a recent interview with The Cut, admitting it was difficult being her family's breadwinner at such a young age. They all depended on her, to take care of them because she had got that movie, Achille and the Bee. There was so much pressure to rise to the occasion for my community, for my parents, for my siblings, for this sacrifice, she said in a profile published on Tuesday. They weren't saying it, but it was the reality because I am the one that we all came here for. Okay? So she said that that manager said those things to her, and when Palmer was 12 years old, and it took advantage of her stress and her vulnerability, telling her that her mom's health would decline if she didn't stay thin and continue to provide. That really, really traumatized me and stressed me out, she told the outlet. It got me thinking she was going to die, thinking about things like medical bills. It was just so much. Palmer's mom, Sharon, has been her manager ever since then. So they got rid of that manager, and as they should have. The Nope star is the daughter of two amateur actors and grew up in a working class home in the suburbs of Chicago. So her mom used to act as well as her dad. And Keke said that traumatized her at 12 years old to be telling somebody their parent gonna die, and she should work hard. And that was just uh, uh, a subliminal message that they sent for her to work hard and all of this stuff like this. Let me tell you something. When people that take their kids to be in Hollywood, to be famous, whether it's singing, acting, or whatever, manage your own children. Like Ray J and Brandy's mom was a tough manager, mama manager as they call them, and Chris Jenner. But I would rather manage my children than giving an outside source to manage my kids, because all kinds of things happen to them. They get on drugs. Sometimes they have some SA abuse. They're taken advantage of for their money and things like that. And some parents do it too, but God forbid. But like Lindsay Lohan's parents, she claimed that her parents, was stealing her money and things of that nature. And we know some horror stories about momagers and daddygers that mishandled their children and things of that nature. But Keke's mama has been her manager ever since they got rid of that manager that told her and traumatized her like that and told her that her mama was going to die. Who does that? Anyway, Keke loves her family. Her mom loves her, as we know. And that's all that matters. Keke, I'm glad you are healthy. You're well. You're looking good. Your career's doing fine. Your mama look good. That's all that matters, honey. Just keep on going. Okay, Black Girl Magic. That's all the hot topics and messy moments I have for you guys today. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, share, ring that notification bell so you know every time I drop a message.